Would a dentist want to start a network marketing business or a social marketing business? And she's going to share her journey along the way and give you some advice. So, hey, what's up, everybody? If you don't know who I am, I'm Leslie, and I'm here for another video. But today I have a special guest, and my friend Fran. She's from the UK. She is a retired dentist, and she is a network marketing leader. She is an influence marketing mentor and coach. She's been a mentor of mine for the last, year and a half, 2 years, no, 2.5 years almost.
Yeah, it's a while now.
Yeah, and so it's really crazy. We met online, and we're halfway around the world, but this whole industry has brought us together. And I always say how much mentorship is important in your business and in your life. And so I owe a lot of credit to Fran. So hi, Fran, how are you?
Hey, thanks for having me on here, Leslie. I'm super excited to be here with you.
Yeah, I'm so excited to share you with everybody I know and share your story, because I know it is a powerful one. And I love the fact that I feel like sometimes there's a lot of stigma around network marketing or starting a business, or like it's just a little stay-at-home business or a stay-at-home mom business or whatever. And don't get me wrong, like, obviously I'm a stay-at-home mom. I turned to network marketing, but there is a lot of professionals out there that have used this vehicle, and you are one of them. So I'd love for you to share your story on what the beginning of your journey looked like. Yeah, I want you to share with everybody.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd been a dentist for it was going on 28 years, and it was a profession that was good to me. I mean, it was good to us. It was good to us as a family, but it stressed me out unbelievably. And funny story, when I got to fourth year in dental school, I suddenly thought, I don't like this. But I failed first year. It took me a long time to admit this. I failed first year, so I had to repeat first year. So it was actually in my fifth year of dental school that I discovered that I don't like this. And I couldn't turn around to my parents. This is back in South Africa where I grew up. And I couldn't turn around to my parents and say, well, actually, 5 years of paying all these fees and I want out. So I qualified and I practiced dentistry. And I mean, yeah, there were times when I enjoyed it, when I, was treating patients that I enjoyed, and when they appreciated what I did for them as well. But for the most time, it's a really, really stressful profession. And I was always looking for a way out. And a friend of mine, and actually let us know in the comments if you are in a stressful profession that you're thinking, like, is this going to be the rest of my life? Am I going to be stressed for the rest of my life? Because stress does so much damage to you. And so a friend of mine, actually, I'd been to a couple of her parties, and she kept saying to me, come, Fran, join. I could think, no, I don't do parties. Anyway, she invited me out for a coffee. The coffee, and
happy dates.
Yeah, it was one of those coffee dates where she got a piece of cake and stuffed her mouth so she couldn't talk and listen to me talk. She was very good at it. She was very good, and told me about this new opportunity that she was about to join. And it actually excited me. And I thought, actually, I could do this, and maybe I could get out of dentistry. So I joined, and I went all in. And I did all the things. I had to make my list of 100 people. I had to phone, and this is, phoning people, phone all my friends, message all my family. I hardly did anything on Facebook. Like, my Facebook profile was, I would share something maybe once a month, maybe. Okay. Like, I never put anything, I never put any original content on Facebook. And then all of a sudden, I'm posting all about my incredible products and my amazing opportunity. And I'm messaging all my friends and family, and I'm begging, like, friends, just have a party for me. Please have a party for me. Like, I'll give you, anyway, I did all the things.
Yeah, I can say I did that too, where I spent more money on giving people free stuff just to have a party than I would make in the commissions. Yep. But you think yeah.
And so like, you appear to have a business. You appear to be super successful because you're buying all this product and then you're giving it away. So you're not making money on it. Or I was encouraged to buy product just to have product on hand in case somebody wanted to buy, to have a container full of product in the boot of my car. You call it a trunk. I call it the boot.
Oh, a boot.
in my trunk, in my boot, just in case, like, I happened to bump into somebody, or, I was speaking to somebody in the checkout and they wanted to buy the product. Like, that ever happens.
Because that
like,
happens
really?
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I just was buying more and more and more product. And my husband kept saying to me, Fran, do you really need all this product? Like, how much are you spending? Really? Is this working? Is this, like, you need to think about this, and honestly, it was, I ended up with a not-for-profit business. And I had a friend run away from me in the street. Okay, this is one friend that I had decided that she needed my opportunity. I had decided that she needed the business. Okay, I had decided that, it would be a perfect fit for her. Not once had she spoken to me about wanting to get out of her job. Not once had she spoken to me about, looking for a plan B. Not once. But I had decided for her. And so I chased her and I chased her and I chased her. And I want to know if you've ever, been in that position where you're thinking, well, she'd be perfect because she's got a crappy job and I'm sure she wants to get out of her job. And, and it was like, I wasn't thinking like it wasn't her. It was, what I was doing, what was good for me, not what was good for her.
Yeah.
And so eventually one day, I'd hounded her at work. I'd, like, at home, messages everywhere, at the gym, because I knew her at the gym, at home, at work. I knew exactly. And I don't live in a big town. And so the one day she saw me and we kind of made eye contact. Oh my goodness, there's somebody at the door. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just join the conversation and let us know if you're in that position, or send me a DM. I want to know if you've been in that position. Yeah, because you know what? And I feel like a lot of people who've had a little bit longer journey, maybe people are still teaching this to this day. And I guess that's our goal, is to, like, help others not be in this position. But there still are people, unfortunately, doing it. And I mean, I've done it. I've been blocked. I've done it, whatever. But so that, obviously, you're not with that company anymore. And I'm not sure if you've been in a couple companies, or I know there was one previous to the one you're in now. Yeah. But tell about the switch. And the other day I mentioned in a video, and if you didn't catch it, I just mentioned in a video that, sometimes people wear golden or loyalty handcuffs. I always call them golden. I don't know why, but loyalty handcuffs. And it's okay to switch. And I had fear because I've been in now, over probably a handful of companies. And I used to be ashamed. I thought, oh my gosh, like, what are people going to think? And I did get over that. And like I say, there are two things. If you're doing things right, if you're branding yourself, and then the switch is okay. And you don't have to feel ashamed, because look at how many times people now, it's more accepted to change your career in a lifetime. And, if people judge you, I guess maybe they're not the people for you. But anyways, I would just love to know what the switch looked like.
So I'll tell you, because I've changed twice. Okay. And the first time was when this woman ran away from me in the street. I thought, I've got to find another way. This is not working. And so I invested in my education to learn how to brand myself, to learn how to build influence on social media, to learn how to find those people who are actually looking for an opportunity, to find those people who are actually looking for my products. So I could stop chasing all the friends and family and stop doing all the salesy weirdo stuff, because I was that salesy weirdo. And so I invested in my education and actually ended up joining my coach and mentor. Okay. I said to their husband and wife, Whit and Carrie Hyam, and I said to Whit, I need to come and work with you. I don't care what company you're with. Like, I want to come and I want to join your team. Okay. I want to work with you
Mm-hmm.
because I want to be a part of a family and a part of a team that works the way that I do, that's aligned, that we've got the same, the same principles, the same goals, that we don't want to be chasing people, that we want to build influence online, and we want to put value out there instead of like just posting all about my products, and we don't want to chase our family and friends anymore. And so I joined him,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in that company, and I think one super important thing to look at when you are, if things aren't working where you are, is the team that you're a part of. Because I think the team that you're a part of is as crucial as the company and the compensation plan and the products.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if the team that you're a part of is telling you to, friend 100 strangers, to send this copy paste message to everybody, because it works, to keep posting your before and after photos, and you're not getting any results, and you're just getting more and more and more frustrated and more rejection, then it's time to change something. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
learn how to build online, learn how to build influence online. But sometimes if you're a part of a team where you're doing it one way and everybody else is doing it differently, you're kind of the lone ranger, and it's hard. It's hard to figure it all out on your own, and it's hard to do it all on your own. Whereas if you're a part of a team that's all building the same way, oh my goodness, it is just so much easier because, everything aligns. And when you have a system in place that teaches everybody who joins how to do it, then it's like magic. So
Yes.
I joined Whit and Carey, and then there were a couple of things that just weren't quite right. And so, honestly, it was a point at, where a couple of things had happened, and we were like, well, if this isn't meant to be, if this isn't meant to be, then we'll get whether you believe in God or whether you believe in the universe or whether you believe whatever, the universe will deliver a message, or if you pray to God, tell me what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like something, I'm not going to go into the details, but it was like a message from the universe, or, a prayer answered, in that an opportunity was put in front of us on the same day that the CEO of our previous company resigned, literally the same day. And it was, that shook us to the core. And when it was an alignment of a company. The products excited us because the products are produced in Europe and are clean. And I know a lot of companies, when I look at a lot of ingredients with network marketing companies, and most network marketing companies have very good products, but when I look at some ingredients of some products, I'm thinking, I don't really want that in my body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so looked at the products, and the products were clean, pure, high quality products, like the cleanest, purest nutrition that you could ever find, and produced in Europe, so that we knew that they, like, the European laws are so strict as to what they will and won't allow in products. We thought, okay, clean products, yes, tick. Okay. Company, oh my goodness, when you look at the company's vision and their purpose, it was like, all right, tick.
Mm-hmm.
Then we looked at the compensation plan. And this is super important, because when you look at the compensation, the reason that we do this, the reason that we go into network marketing, is to build that income, is to build that plan B, so that you have choices in life,
Yeah.
so that you can be with your kids, so that you can, live the life that you want to live, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm living it now. It's like I have to pinch myself sometimes, because it's like, okay, it's happened. It actually happened. Yes, it took me 5 years. I started network marketing in 2015. Well, it's longer than 5 years. It's 7 years now. Okay. But the compensation plan, when we looked at the compensation plan, it blew us away. And they've changed it 4 times. I think it's 4 times since then. This is since September 2020. They've
Yeah.
changed it, I think, 4 times since then. And each time it literally blows us away. It's like, holy shit, this can't get any better. And then it gets better. And then it's like,
Yeah.
that just keep putting more and more and more money on the table while still making sure that they're financially secure, while still making sure that they're not going to go under. And it's like, so why did we change? Compensation plan, the company, the team that we were a part of. So the bigger team that we were a part of, the bigger team that we were going to join, actually were A-okay with us building using influence marketing. They were, yes, we like it was like a match made in heaven. Okay. And then the compensation plan literally blew us away. And then we like the team, we were already part of the team. The team, was building online using influence marketing. And we have built a system so that when people join Leslie, when people join me, Leslie doesn't train people. I don't train people. The system trains the people, so that we can carry on building our business. So we're not stuck in management mode. And so
that's so powerful.
Yeah.
Well, because you see people having success, and a lot of times it's not duplicatable. It's individually duplicatable, but there's like 1% chance that there's going to be people like that. So you need something that is going to be from people starting that have never done it before to people who are veterans in the business.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like you'll find a lot of network marketers out there who've had massive success, but they had a network and they had influence of that network. So when they said jump, they all said how high, we're in. And so what happens is those people, they don't know how to teach the newbies how to do it. Whereas we've all been that newbie. We all know exactly. We've been, when you got that newbie who's like, I don't know where to start. Well, it's okay because we've been there and we'll show you how to do it. And that was, that was super important to us, that we could build a system that was simple, that anybody could do, whether it is a 6-figure, leader who decides to join our team and has got a massive team already, but brings the team over, or whether it is somebody who's brand new to the industry and thinking, I don't know where to start. Yes, we'll show you how to start, because it needs to be simple. It needs to be duplicatable. And if it's not duplicatable, that's the secret to network marketing. If it doesn't duplicate, then you're not going to get success.
Yeah, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Well, that's so good. So good. Yes. And it's been, when you say since 2015 or whatever, like you've probably already almost lost track of the time, because it's enjoyable again, because you're making a difference, because you're not sitting here walking or whatever, banging your head against the wall. So it's literally like life-changing. If you can, break those handcuffs or find the right company to pursue it, So, so one more thing before we go, what advice would you give to someone looking to join a company, or maybe looking for more alignment like you were, like I was? What advice would you give them?
I would say, firstly, this has to be a business decision. Okay, so you need to stop thinking with your heart. Stop thinking that maybe, you love your products, you love your company. Because ultimately, I want you to think about that goal, think about that dream, okay? And it has to be a business decision. And you may love your products, and I still use my products from the first company, okay? I still use them. I mean, I do actually have enough for a lifetime because I bought so much. So I still use it.
That's not funny, guys.
And it's not, and for me, it wasn't anything against the company. It was that I needed to be a part of a team that was going to build the way that I wanted to build. Okay. So, if you're thinking right now, you love your company, or maybe you love or maybe you're thinking, well, I'm just making a little bit of money, but I can make more. And if you're not being taught how to build, if you don't have support, because a lot of people don't have support. So if you don't have support and somebody who's going to help you with every closing conversation, somebody who's going to get on every single call with you and help you close your prospects, who's going to help you in conversations, if you don't have that kind of support and you don't have the training and you don't have a duplicatable system, then, I would say, think with your head. It's a business decision to reach your goals. Okay. And if anything that I have said, if anything that I've said along, you're thinking, as how you had some light bulbs go off, and you're thinking, I need to think twice. Then get hold of Leslie, and let's see. Leslie will have an application, but let's see if what we have is a fit for you. And if not, and if you're happy where you're at, then figure it out. Okay, build a system and figure it out, and learn how to build, using influence marketing. But my biggest thing is make a business decision. Okay, don't think with your heart, think with your head.
Yeah. And that's what it is, Yeah. And I had to learn that too, because I felt like I was in a company that, my previous companies, they were just kind of like, yeah, let's do it, whatever. My last company, I had felt like this is where I'm going to be for a lifetime. But things change, and same thing. It wasn't anything against. I still have a close relationship with everybody there. I still absolutely love the products too. I'm still using them. And that's what I had to figure out though. Do I stay because I'm scared of losing the friendship? Or do I, go because I know this is financially, this is going to be a better decision for me. So yeah. Well, thank you so much.
You've got to do what's right for you. And, I've had people come and go from my team, and I still love them. It's nothing against, people have to do what's right for them.
Yeah.
So do what's right for you right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I'm so glad everybody got to meet you. And sometimes I don't want to share, but I had to share because you are such an amazing mentor. So, I mean, if you guys go follow Fran, because she has so much wisdom and so much experience too. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you guys got value out of it. Let me know. Put in the comments, send me a message. If you got value out of this, I'd love to hear it. And yeah, thanks again so much, Fran.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
Okay, see you guys.